Hello YouTube, crazy robot lady here with the final installment of this robot collection video. I did this the first time only to realize that for some crazy reason my camera didn't work. So, sorry. Let's continue and get this robot collection ordeal out of the way. You're probably thinking, when is she going to just show these robots in action, or are they just paperweights? Well, I will show them in action. It's just, as I commented, or as I said in another video, I don't have a lot of robots like some of you. So, I want to spread my content. Alright, this is Terry, the last of my Pleos that I forgot to show in Robot Collection Part 2. He's got this name for some very obvious reasons. I purchased him kind of as a charity pet. You know, as you can see, whoa, buddy, I'm sorry. He has, some skin holes, but he's still a cute and very nicely behaved Yugobi Pleo. And this is just what happens to, Pleos who are, left in the sleep position for too long, or they aren't treated with anything to keep their skin moist. Alright, moving on. Ugh. If I can pick this guy up, he weighs a ton. This is Hercules, my Geneva SD, one of my more expensive acquisitions that I seriously had to think about before I dipped into purchasing. I got him in August of 2015 after he had sat in a closet for nearly a year. His former owner joined the IBO forum to sell him, and I was like, yeah, for that price, you'd be crazy not to jump on this. And he performed flawlessly until after I moved in 2016, and I happened to travel in a lot of heat. So it was like 90 degrees and there were 9,451 potholes in the road. And needless to say, he didn't survive the move. His right hip servo was snapped. A gear in there was snapped. And I had to send him to another forum member to get him fixed. But he works fine now, or he did the last time I ran him, which was a couple months ago. I tend to run the IBOs more because they're prone to jitters if you don't run them at least once or twice a week. So, yeah. Alright. And after Hercules, I started to dip backwards into toy level stuff because I couldn't go any higher without robbing myself blind. That was kind of funny. Anyway, this is Zoomer, my lovely little puppy. These are pretty good robots, surprisingly enough. They would be even better if their construction was a little better. The wiring, I'm not sure exactly where it goes, but from inside them down into the wheels and their lower legs, the wires are like micro thin things, and when they go, there ain't much fixing them. And also, my zoomer, he's still operational, but I'm not sure whether his accelerometer is failing or whether his waist servo is going bad. But he will try to occasionally run sideways. He'll like raise one leg up and walk sideways, like with his bum turned to the side. Yeah, he's doing it now. Yeah, oh, I know, buddy. That's cute. Alright, Zoomer, you don't get the spotlight, buddy. Come back here. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen that. He thinks he's still on the floor and he was running at the same speed. I think it's remarkable how these wheels each move at a different speed. I mean, they move independently. The program in there's got to be wicked. Yes, I'm curious, but I can't do all that. It's beyond me. Alright, and after Zoomer is Chip. Again, this, I can't really say Chip is a toy because his programming can be modified without like hacking the robot or whatever. The apps change his programming, and the WowWee puts out an update for him every once in a while. Chip is pretty good for his price point, I think. The only issue I have with Chip now is Chip doesn't have much in the autonomy department. Zoomer is more autonomous than Chip is. You turn Chip on, and he will just sit here, like this. Think the Jeopardy thing. Only he thinks he heard his name, so. And he will do this forever, unless you say, "Hey Chip, yoga." Lovely. "Hey Chip." Sorry. "Hey Chip, yoga." Better get out of his way before he attacks me with his very solid head. Whoa. That is one thing I have to give this robot. Yes, I know. I know, yes. He's growling at me because I picked him up. He is very solid. Construction, it's great. I love it. Very solidly built. Mine probably has a buttload of scratches on his face because, yeah, Blind Lady got curious and has driven him into several walls and over a bunch of random Lego creations that my landlady's son made. And yeah, he was not very happy with me that I drove a four-legged tank through his fortress. Okay. And at last, well, yeah, at last we reach the end. Now I dip into extreme toydom. Toydom? Whatever. Alright, the final three members of my happy little clan will go in order of age. This is George. I don't know where he's from, but he's one of the happy little rare pink pigs that you could buy for your Ibo to chase. And it works for those moments when you want to be on the phone and you don't want to bother with the ball, because the ball only keeps the Ibo's attention for a little while. And if they kick it, you know, sometimes it moves out of their sight and then they get bored and get into trouble. So I have George. He just keeps moving, and as long as he's not doing anything crazy, the Ibos will continuously follow him, and I don't have to babysit them for, you know, constantly. Then we hit the Hatchimals. Yay! Again, I was just really curious about these. Mine hatched perfectly well. This is my little draggle. His name is Sleepy. He is fully grown. I guess you'd call it grown. He speaks Hatchimalese, but he's very happy. He likes to be petted. And then we hit the bottom. The Fuzzy Wonder. I wanted a Hebrew, but I didn't want to pay the price for a Hebrew, so I got a sort of baby Hebrew. It does basically the same thing.
Hi, I love singing, dancing, and playing games. Come join me.
Except I think this robot has a more annoying voice than the Hebrew.
Can you say that again, please? I didn't get you.
Where are you from?
I come from a magic forest.
Tell me a joke.
Great. I love jokes. How much is the movie ticket? 10, kid. I only have 5. Please let me in. I'll see it only with one eye.
Oh my word.
Oh, it's too noisy. I can't hear you.
I think this thing's mic is way too sensitive.
Dance with me.
Anyway, so I'm about to run out of time. And I will end this video with the lovely accompaniment of the Fuzzy Wonder. Yes. I bet all of my subscribers will run away now. But, in the next video, I will probably run somebody. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, have suggestions for me, and please let me know, what robot you would like to see. I will also be showing, some of the, app interaction that I was telling you guys about. How, What was I thinking?